What's up, ballers? It's Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. And in today's episode, we're going to have another shopping spree episode, trying to improve our lineup a little bit more. So, the lineups that we're trying to improve are our two-way lineup, our defensive lineup, and our shooting lineup. So, two-way and shooting are really my two favorite lineups to play offense with, and then we're working on improving our defensive lineup. Really just to get stops. So I've seen people like comparing this Anthony Davis card to other cards that are lower rating and stuff like that, and talking about how other cards are better. But I have him because of his defense, and also because he improves other people's defense. So all my other players have a +7 boost now because of him and Jimmy Butler. So I really don't mind that his stats aren't that good because he helps them out so much. So we are going to be working on our two-way lineup today. So I've really been looking at legends this week, trying to figure out which legends I want to pick up. So it looks like I'm going to end up picking up a shooting guard and a power forward. So I've been looking at the sets, and if you go over to players, so I also need a center, and Bob Pettit's a power forward. I was thinking about Bob Pettit, but he's going to be crazy expensive right now because he came out only 2 weeks ago. We also have Patrick Ewing at center and Wes Unseld at center. Unfortunately, they both have way worse offensive stats than Amari Stoudemire, who I currently have. So more than likely, I'm not going to end up going with one of those guys. So we're going to keep going, and it looks like Shawn Kemp and Jalen Rose are actually really, really good options. So I was going to put together the Jalen Rose set, and then I was going to buy Shawn Kemp, but then I realized so they're the same rating. Their collectibles sell for about the same price, but the Shawn Kemp player in the auction house is about 100,000 more. So I'm actually going to put together the Shawn Kemp player and buy Jalen Rose. So we're going to search for Jalen Rose. I think I should be able to find him for around 350K. For some reason, it's currently only searching for collectibles. There we go. So 375, let's see, there's a 350. So we're going to go ahead and snag him for 350. If you look at those stats, they're all way better than the Andrew Wiggins I have right now. So definitely a solid player. He's got a solid three-pointer, solid passing, solid defense, which is really what I'm looking for. So I'm pretty excited that I can get this player for relatively cheap. So we're going to go over, put him on my shooting lineup. So we'll replace Andrew Wiggins with him. Ooh, and we moved up to an 89. So getting closer to that 90 overall two-way lineup. Now we got to start the search for our elite trophies. Or no, we're not going to search for elite trophies yet. We're going to search for our Shawn Kemp collectibles first. So we just need to turn off players, and then I'm pretty sure we should be able to get them for under 20,000 a piece, maybe under 10,000. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk this morning. We'll try 15,000 first. So we should need one jersey. It looks like jersey. It's because, everything's going to be under 15,000, which is nice. We'll filter by 10,000 just to make sure we're not missing out on anything. All right, there we go. So we get 1 year collectible for 10,000, get one jersey collectible for 10,000, and then we will, we'll switch it from, we won't look at anything that's under 10,000 now, so 10,001. And let's see if we can get the rest of what we need. I can't remember if it's the year collectible that I need 3 of or the team collectible, so I'll go ahead and buy 2 of each. So if you think about it, I'm only spending, 90K on these collectibles. So 90K on the collectibles. Hopefully I'll be able to snipe elite trophies for under 20K a piece. So getting this player for around 390K is a pretty good deal. So we'll go on over to the set just to make sure I'm not buying any of the wrong things. So featured year is the one that we need 3 of. So we'll hop back, buy the featured year one, and then we should be good to go. And then I'm gonna cut the video off real quick, just so you guys don't have to watch me as I snipe for elite trophies for however long it takes me. I usually try to get them for 20k or less, so it could take me a little while, but I will be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, we've got Shawn Kemp here finished up and ready to go to our two-way lineup. So we're going to check out his stats real quick. 96 is his year, 89 overall, power forward, so very, very solid stats for a power forward, especially in speed and shooting. And he's got pretty good defense too. Most of the two-way players don't have fantastic defense, but pretty happy with these stats. Definitely going to come in handy whenever we're playing in our YouTube tournament, which was scheduled for this weekend but got rescheduled to next weekend. So hopefully we're finally going to make that happen, but we'll head over to my team. Highest overall franchise rating is alright. Or two-way rating is still at 89, which is okay. So hopefully, eventually I'm planning on upgrading that center. The thing is, Amari Stoudemire is a really solid offensive center, and so it's going to be hard to find a good alternative to him because pretty much all the legend centers are really defense-oriented, which is really good for my defensive lineup, but unfortunately they can't go in there. So I'm pretty happy with my two-way lineup right now. It's probably my favorite lineup. I do like my shooting lineup, but I prefer having a point guard that can pretty much do everything, and that's pretty much what James Harden does. So when you look at the fact that I have James Harden, who has 86 three-pointer, 89 dribbling, 86 speed, 88 shooting, that's pretty much a perfect offensive player. And he has the buzzer beater. We also have Jalen Rose, and he's pretty much just slightly lower in all of those categories, but really solid all around. And then Kevin Durant's the same. So pretty much my three backcourt players are just going to dominate the game offensively. So that's going to be a pretty tough team to stop. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys have an idea for who I should put in at my center for my two-way lineup, I would really appreciate it. If there's some better offensive two-way center out there, I would really like to know who you guys think I should add. But that's going to be about it for this episode, so please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.